Maybe this will work. So, if we do get this to work, Keiru's not allowed to say anything about something, whether it is or is not working. Are we good? Yeah, well, I wish this was the third time, but all right. I think we're good. I'm gonna hope that we are. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes. Yes, so this would be Vera's room in Nardu lore, that's for certain. Alright, and the whole thing was put together and built by Venus. Yes, very important to note. A fun fact is you can just see a ruined Dunedain tower here, and there's another one. Can't quite see it very well, but you can just see the top, which I've remodeled over there. And I don't know, I just find it fun to have incorporated those into the build. Now then, this is on Kingsfoil Lane, which intersects nicely with the main east-west road of Narduhal, Vanamar Boulevard. Over here we have a nice little reminder of the past. Those who watched our cathedral videos are probably very familiar with this little spot. This is, I'm trying to remember exactly, but I believe this was part of a small farm that Venus had set up when she just started, and this whole thing was a massive hill. Like, we had carved out to about yay far. And this one block is still there. It's still frustrating me. I'm just not going to look at it. Anyways, the cathedral. Yes. I'll spend very little time on this build because, well, we just did it. This is probably the last video you saw, and if you're here in the future, you probably just came from that video. So, what's up? Anyways, I just like it. It's very big. It's very ornate. I added a couple banners. All as well. Let's see. I'll go from south to north. Oh, we have the insula. Yes. Now, I would like to make a couple more of these, but I have yet to... Well, I have yet to. Nice little green area overlooking the street. Of course, one thing that has changed since our construction, we have a tenant. Yes, Chris, this is your room, or your apartment, I should say. Decorated by the lovely Venus herself. I'm certain there's a story behind why she chose these banners, and I'm intrigued. There's that. So, if any of my other subscribers would like a room, we have, let's see, 7 available here. So, just comment down below. Let me know. Now, let's see, is this... So, it is not named. Oh, I haven't named this road yet. Oh, that's a shame. Of course, we have Crafter's Lane here, and is this? Grand Street. Over here, we are planning on building an arena. And actually, well, nah, I won't spoil it just yet. We do have a few designs that we are playing with. And of course we have a library design which will go in here. Another idea that I have is a bookbinder over here. Yes. Well, we will probably fill up this eastern side of Kingsfoil Lane with smaller shops, or I don't even know if shop is the correct term, but smaller buildings, professions, etc. So if you come up with a good idea, let me know. Just pop it on in. I'm thinking we will turn at least some of this, in probably at least this center bit, into a park as a way to keep this little relic, which I mean it's kind of silly in one way because it's just 8 blocks of dirt protecting a single block of water, but you know, it's been there for a long time. Moving on, in Panamar Boulevard, we have the bathhouse, complete with changing rooms. We have, let's see here, from hot to cold, we have the caldarium, the tepidarium, and the frigidarium. So this is I don't want to call it legit, but this is based off of the Roman bathhouse design. And I made it when I was taking a Roman history course. Also included are these lovely rooms upstairs, which are big enough for exercise and whatnot during the cold winter months when outdoor activities are limited. And I haven't decided exactly what I want these little squares of grass to be, but I kind of like the idea of almost Tai Chi parks, you know? Also a nice little pool for rainwater. And it overlooks 2 of the most important of Venus's builds. And we'll start with the new one. This is the bakery. Now it is still being stocked, but we do have a single Breland baker here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's well, may not cozy, but it is a very nice build. Plenty of seating areas. Nice spots to look out over Lake Evendim on both sides. I'll probably prefer this side because there will be a tower right there, which may obstruct the other side's view. Just a little. Hop up. I like getting into places that I shouldn't. Oh, can we? Yes, we can see Gregorial. Yes, the gargoyle up top from here. Perfect. Okay. Down. Haha. Parkour. Just making sure. Okay, cool. I keep making sure that OBS hasn't frozen on me. Okay. Neat. But here we have the Gwaith Mirdain, a representation of Nardu's actual Crafters Guild, with every crafting table currently in the game. Let's see, some supplies, wood oh. Aha. Get to offload some of my inventory. Yes. All of the different furnaces, an unsmeltery, get rid of junk, lots of junk, and turn it back into usable materials. A millstone, good for grinding up salt. And perhaps most importantly, a bunch of merchants, specifically smiths. Which, might I add, are not cheap on this server. Let's see. This place also has a small greenhouse for getting flax, or sugarcane, or what have you. We have an upstairs, which... Oh, nice. I think that's new. I don't remember seeing that before. Nice bedroom suites on both sides. Nice. And of course, in the back we have this nice bit of landscaping that Venus did. Last but not least, we move on to the third district. Now, this one I had the least amount of active participation in. Almost everything you see on my screen right now was built by Uther. So here we have the end of Vanamar Boulevard. Might continue, might not, haven't decided. But here we have Merchant March Street, with a large open forum with plenty of merchants already, and at least one over here. Jump, jump. Aha, yes. Are you drunk? I think he's drunk. Let's see the little squiggles. Anyways. That's less fun. We have a very interesting, I don't even know what to call this, I'll be entirely honest. I believe these are song lyrics. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So, Uther made all of this, which is one reason why it's perhaps stands out a bit more than other parts of Narduhal. It kind of has its own vibe to it, which is good. We like mashing together different building styles. I have a small castle here, which I won't explore every nook and cranny of with you today, because I will get lost. It should be noted that Uther is an architect in real life, so well, that's just annoying. Um, do I have any ladders? I do have some ladders. Aha! Nice try, Uther. Aha! There's nowhere to go from here, but that's okay. Huh. But yeah, as you can see, he got to this area before I did when it comes to the wall. So he kind of co-opted sections of that, which is fine. I just wish he had more time, but he has a real person job, an actual professional job. So I'm hoping to get him back onto the server, not only because we miss him, but also so he can finish this. One of the other big projects is taking, if you can, I just pointed at my screen. I realize that's not helpful. If we took, basically from where I am and went south around this bend, I want to take basically the majority of this and turn it into a large dockyard. Yeah, probably from there. I think that's a marker I set down a long time ago. But yeah, basically from here and southwards across the bend. And populate it with, big ass ships. It'd be cool. Another thing which would connect to this is I want to, at some point, build a series of sewers that go under the streets of Narduhal, some of which might not be lit properly, just so that, like, orcs could spawn and we would have to go down into the sewers and kill orcs and whatnot. Yeah, fun little stuff like that. Of course, we have this majestic lighthouse. I feel like I've been up there before recently. Maybe. Anyways, we'll continue on Merchant's March. Up, up, up. Maybe I should have been mounted for this. Really, the 3rd district has... Oh. Bird just stole my food. That's what I thought. Jeez. How did you survive that long? But yeah, we still have a lot of space up throughout here, which needs to be filled in. I'm planning a small castle, very large tower. In this area, maybe, just because the land pretty nicely connects with it, but I haven't fully married the idea, as it were. My mind can still be changed if somebody has a better idea. Okay. Finally, yes, Dragon Guard's Way. Over here, this was Ashenra's big project before he wandered off to do other things with his life other than play Minecraft. And I keep enticing and trying to get him to come back. But yes, this is a castle for Nardu's Paladin Order, the Heren-i Loki, or it's basically the Dragon Guard. So, unfortunately, I have no idea exactly all of what he was planning, so I can't just continue on. Like, I've got no idea what all that's about. we'll take a look around here. Yeah. Is there anything back there? I do love it. Ashenra is very quick to use lava in his builds, and he always, and water, I should say. He uses fluids in his builds, and he always makes them look great. So, props to you, Ashenra. Ah, there it is. I knew there was a secret room. Man, I'd forgotten he had so much treasure back here. Jeez. Ashenra is definitely a half-dragon, and very much enjoys having a little horde. Oh well. This will be a nice spot, because we'll be able to look out, and I think that... No. Well, the wharfs will... the dockyards will go out to about there anyways, and you'll be able to see any approaching ships from here. Ah, well, that pretty well concludes our tour, though. I don't think I missed anything, not much of anything, at least. No big important builds. Of course, we didn't walk the walls, as it were. Most of the walls are still incomplete in some way. We have made it so that the average player cannot get into Narduhal unless invited. So that was a pretty high priority after somebody stole all of Ashenra's treasure, which caused his rage quit to begin with. Completely understandable, to be honest. So after that, we pretty well sealed up Narduhal. Oh, but it's really nice to have people back on the server, like I mentioned in the cathedral build. It's good having people here and working towards the project. I really should have grabbed a horse for this. But I think our next build will probably be the library. I want to get that started this coming week. So hopefully by the end of the week we will have the first video set up and we will get this area filled in. Oh, well, I think that's all I have for us today. So, I hope you enjoyed this tour with me. Maybe I should go inside somewhere, but anyways. But leave a like, leave a comment. It's been one hell of a journey thus far, I gotta say. 14 months in, I did not expect any of this, really. I definitely didn't expect things to be this grand, well, especially not this grand. But I'm really proud of it all. So, yeah, like I said, if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Please the algorithm gods. And until we meet again, dear friends, thank you, and farewell.